Cats over the Cougars 83-62 here at McHale Center. Head coach Sean Miller has joined us here courtside. 20th win of the year. Congratulations, coach. Okay, your team's down 38-32 there in the second half. What happened then? Because whatever it was, I mean, the Cats just took off at that point.
Well, I thought our defense really tightened up, and a lot of times, and Brian, we talked a lot about this. Our defense, when it's good, it leads to transition opportunities, and we have a lot of talented players when we get up and down the court. And our defense led to some really good plays on offense. In the first half, we played with great effort defensively, but we didn't rebound the ball like we're capable. And when you give those teams those second shots, a lot of extra possessions and things that didn't work for us defensively in the first half happened because we didn't defensive rebound like we're capable. We did a better job in the second half, and really our offense it took off. It was good to see guys play with confidence. For whatever reason, I didn't think we were nearly as confident in the first half, but sometimes that happens when you come off a couple of losses and you're on the road. In Josh's case, it's never easy to, even though he's practiced well the last couple of days, it's not easy to not be with us, not play 2 games, and then all of a sudden come back as if nothing happened. And I think it took him a little bit of time, but he played a really good second half, got both feet under him, and I think it's also a real positive step for him moving forward and our team.
Yeah. You mentioned this week that you thought Nico's game last week at UCLA was maybe his best all-around game of the season. Did this one top it?
Well, he built on a lot of great things that he did at UCLA. Obviously, he's shooting with a lot of confidence, 4 for 7 from 3, 7 assists and 1 turnover, and that's the other thing that he did at UCLA. It's not just shooting and scoring, it's running the team, making great decisions, making other people better. And as I've talked a lot about all 3 of the freshmen, but especially Nico, he's light years ahead of where he would have been in the months of November and December on defense. He can play without fouling, he can stop drives, he's in the right place more often. And just as an all-around player, it's great to see him put it together here down the home stretch.
The team had 22 assists tonight, which is an outstanding number. And on those, you talked about the defense leading to the offense. It seemed on many of those fast break opportunities of multiple passes taking place between players, finding the right guy to get the best shot.
No doubt. And, Jamal Baker, he's done a great job all season in that area. Again, it was great to see him make 2 threes and shoot the ball with confidence. But he had 5 assists and no turnovers. Josh had 4 assists and 1 turnover. I've already talked about Nico, 7 assists and 1 turnover. You had Josh, Nico, and Jamal up. They have 16 assists and 2 turnovers. And when you get that from your perimeter players, it's amazing how the offense looks. In the first half, regardless of what we scored or how it felt, we missed some shots that I haven't really seen us miss. Zeke had 14 points at the half. He could have had an easier 18. I mean, he missed 2 shots that I haven't seen him miss. And sometimes when you miss 1 or 2 of those, it gets in your head. But it was great to see him bounce back as well and put together a solid second half. He ended up with 7 rebounds and 21 points. So, at the end of the day, the objective is to win. And while we're trying to win, we want to play well and build and grow. And as the case has been all year, Washington is a very talented group. I know they just beat Arizona State. Arizona State was playing for everything in that game. And just watching a little bit of that game on TV before our game, we're playing against a very talented group who doesn't have a whole lot to lose in terms of what they're playing with. There's no pressure, and they're a very, very dangerous team. And that zone and their offensive talent, we have to be ready to go and play more like we played in the second half and do that for 40 minutes here on Saturday.
Look forward to it. Thanks, Coach. Head Coach Sean Miller here courtside as the Wildcats beat Washington State 83-62. And the Wildcats improve now to 20-10 on the season, 10-7 in conference play.